Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Dr. Bruce Guillory here with Health Source Chiropractic in Atascocita, Texas. Today is Thursday. It's March the 6th, and spring is springing outside. It's a gorgeous day out there. I hope you get a chance to get outside, if not today, sometime over the next several days, because this is the nicest month of the year here in Southeast Texas. And as you often hear me say, some of the best medicine in the world is fresh air and sunshine. So get out and get you some, right? All right. So last week I started a series on these videos of talking about things that we do that people may not know of. Last week I talked about the fact that some people have had no clue that we take care of people who have been in car accidents. And so today we're going to talk about something else that people may know a little bit about, but maybe not understand why. Anyway, we're going to talk a little bit about custom fit orthotics. And that's what this is here. This is a custom fit orthotic that's going to be going to one of our patients. It's been made for this person's foot. Why in the world, as a chiropractor, would I be looking at people's feet? That's a great question to ask. And the fact of the matter is that our feet are our foundation. And if you walk into a home that you're looking to build and you see cracks in the wall or cracks in the ceiling, you start thinking there's a foundational issue going on here and you might not want to buy that house. Many times our patients that have lower back issues, particularly lower back and hip, and maybe some what we call IT band issues where there's really hot spots all along the outer part of the thigh, almost all the time those patients have some sort of deficit in their feet. What do I mean by that? Their feet are either not positioned well or they are not moving appropriately. And because of that, it is changing the mechanics of every joint above there, from the ankle to the knees, to the hips, to the low back. You can even make the case that it could affect the neck because it's still sitting on top of your feet. So what do we do when we see things that we think could be foot related? Well, that's where this right here, what we call the Mojo Matrix foot scanner, comes into play. We take 2 scans of every person's foot. This is an example of a scan we took yesterday on this little pin system here. We take 2 scans of each of their feet. One of those scans is non-weight bearing, so they're seated, and then one scan is weight bearing, so they stand. And what we're looking for is how far the arch drops in the foot when they go to weight bearing. It's normal for it to drop. It's supposed to drop. It's supposed to be like a bit of a spring mechanism. But in many cases of people with lower back and hip issues, that arch is dropping too far. Matter of fact, we have a line that we draw in the sand and we say anything that is beyond a 50% drop is pathologic. And what do I mean by that? Pathologic means it's creating problems. And if they have low back and hip problems or even knee issues, then that foot issue is contributing to that knee problem or that hip or that low back challenge. So we look at those scans. And if we see that 50% or higher drop, or if we see massive differences between one foot or the other, we're going to prescribe for that patient custom fit orthotics. And our team will just punch a button on this little laptop here, and it sends those scans to a company called Mojo Feet. And Mojo Feet, about 9 or 10 days later, sends us their this bag with custom fit orthotics in it that is designed for that person's specific foot problems. Therefore, we end up creating a solid foundation so that any work we do above those feet, like on the knees, on the IT bands, on the hips and the low back, has a much better chance of lasting longer because they're not walking around on wonky feet again, undoing the work that we're trying to do. It gives us the best long-term results for our patients. So I say all that because this month is March, and many of you have heard of March Madness. Now you're going to hear about Arch Madness. So for the entire month of March, we're knocking 25% off the price of our orthotics. And we're scanning everybody that wants to be scanned. We're scanning feet, scanning feet, scanning feet, because we know with the proper foundation, things work better all the way up to the neck above the feet. So if you're interested in that, if you've got some people that in your life that you think might have some problems related to their feet that are maybe contributing to other issues, scans are free. You just call our office and get it scheduled and we'll make it happen for you. And we'll let you know if you are, and you'll actually see a copy of the scans themselves, and we'll let you know if you are a great candidate for the custom fit orthotics or not, or what else could possibly be done. So if you want to do that, give us a shout at 281-852-5600. All during the month of March, it is Arch Madness month, and it's 25% off the cost of the orthotics, and you'll get a great deal, and you'll get a fantastic custom fit orthotic like the ones I'm wearing in my shoes right now, and like all of our staff has too. So we'd love to help people out in that regard as well. All right, so today is Thursday. We'll be in to see patients this afternoon starting around 2:30. Right now over my shoulder here, the team is hard at work doing all the catch-up stuff that we can't do necessarily when we're seeing patients. And but we'll be ready to see patients this afternoon at 2:30. Tomorrow's half day Friday, so make sure you call us at 281-852-5600, and we'll get you scheduled or get your loved one scheduled. By the way, thank you so much for the referrals. We just got some more referrals this week. So grateful for that. We appreciate the trust that you guys put in us when you send your loved ones over to see us, and we promise we'll do our best to justify that when they get in here. All right, again, call us if you need, 281-852-5600. Until then, have a great day. Don't forget to get out and get you some of that great spring weather this weekend. Take care, guys.